and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking all about 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 8, and the title of this episode is All Shook Up. In this video, we're going to be talking all about Mike and Natalie, but before we get started, my besties, I need a favor from you all. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on future uploads coming out this week. I have my handy dandy phone here. I'm going to read my notes from my phone so that I can stay on topic and get all these points out that I want to discuss in regards to these two in this episode. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. So Natalie and Mike are heading back to Squim, and Natalie is seen packing while Trish calls Mike into the kitchen to make him a turkey sandwich. So then in another clip, Trish is seen going through some luggage that is full of scarves, and I'm assuming that she made them or she just loves to collect scarves. She tells Natalie that she wants her to pick a scarf, and Natalie says no, she doesn't want it. So Trish is like, why? And Natalie tells her that she talked to her mom, and her mom told her not to talk to Trish. Natalie is like, I'm sorry, I listened to my mom, bye. And then proceeds to walk out of the house. Mike then steps out of the kitchen from eating his turkey sandwich and is like, why are you being rude? Now, Trish tells her son that she doesn't know how she insulted Natalie and begins laughing, saying, I'm the big bad mommy. Natalie tells the camera crew during her confessional that Trish was rude to her by calling her a hooker, trying to stop their wedding, being demanding, and putting labels on her. Now, Mike and Trish go outside to have a talk with Natalie, and what I didn't appreciate is Mike yelling and pressuring his wife to speak. I also feel like if Natalie wasn't going to put on her best poker face, then she should be prepared and ready to talk if someone comes to you and says, what is the issue? How do we move forward? What happened? What transpired? Tell us what we did. You know, if someone is coming to you, then you should be able to let them know if you're not, like I said, if you're not going to put that best poker face on. Now, Natalie, she couldn't even express what Trish did wrong with her right there in her face, but has no problems expressing her problem and frustrations with the woman to the camera crew during her confessionals. Mike tells her to get out the car and to speak. He goes on to say everything is all in her imagination and that she is creating problems, basically. I tell you one thing, Mike wouldn't have been talking to me like that in the way in which he was talking to Natalie, because he hasn't done a good job at bringing peace between his mom and his wife, knowing that there is tension there. He's raising his voice, and it's definitely 2 against 1 in this situation. Trish and Mike slam the car door in Natalie's face. While walking away, Trish tells Mike, get it done, Michael. Give her $5,000 and send her back to Ukraine. Now, my question is, where is Mike going to get $5,000 from? Are you going to loan it to him? Or give it to him as a gift? Where is he going to get $5,000 from? Did he hit it big at the casino or on a scratch off? Are we not aware that Mike hit it big or something? Mike tells Natalie that she can pout all she wants, and he goes into the house to further rant and talk trash with his mom about his wife. Trish tells her son if the way Natalie behaves is okay in her country, then she needs to go back there. She advises her son to make some plans. Now, once they get to the airport, Natalie goes right through and doesn't say goodbye to Mike's mom. Mike, of course, stays back with his mom, and these two, I don't know what type of relationship or what they kind of got going on, but it was just kind of weird seeing him caressing her. I don't know. Ever since I feel I've known my feelings and thoughts towards mama's boys, but ever since I saw that I'm in love with a mama's boy that comes on TLC network, it just kind of opened my eyes when I see certain son and mother and son relationships, you know, the dynamics of the relationship and kind of how they are towards each other. Some of that stuff is kind of weird and it's just not healthy. And like I said, in their case, it was kind of weird to me because he was caressing her head when he was hugging her by, and then he started to sing some kitty song to her, and it just made me uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know. Was it just me? I don't know. It was really weird to me. But like I said, with the whole situation with Natalie, I feel like if Natalie feels insulted, if she feels offended, as easy as it is for her to have these confessionals and tell the camera crew list all the things that she feels that Trish has done to her and have examples, why, when this woman is standing right in her face, why didn't she voice those thoughts? Why didn't she voice those concerns? Why didn't she voice those frustrations? I don't know. She shut down, maybe. I don't know. I'm curious to know your thoughts. Comment down below what you really think it is. Do you think that Natalie has some valid points and reasons for feeling the way she feels in regards to Trish? Because I do get some of you say, you feel like Trish has no right to do the things that she's doing, to say the things that she's saying. And then I have some of you feel like, well, I don't feel sorry for Natalie, but I don't think it's necessarily about feeling sorry for Natalie. I'm just curious to know, and I want all of my besties to comment down in that comment section down below. Do you think that Natalie has valid points, that Trish is in fact doing certain things that are rude and disrespectful? Place yourself in Natalie's shoes. If it was you and you were married and your mother-in-law was saying some of the things that Trish has said, or doing some of the things kind of sly things that Trish has said to Natalie, do you see Natalie's point then if you put yourself in her shoes? Or do you just feel like some of you say, well, she's said certain things to Mike as well, she's done? Because I feel like I'm pretty neutral in a sense, to where I can call out when something isn't right. And I do feel like a lot of Trish's moves and things that she said hasn't been her place and her right to do so. But then I also understand on the side of the frustration of maybe Mike, in a sense of, Natalie hasn't been very fair to him either. So I understand both sides. But in this situation, if we're talking only on what Trish is doing to Natalie in this situation, I do feel like Trish is wrong for not least just being cordial. She's inviting her son in to the home. He chose to go through and marry Natalie. So invite the guests in, allow them to feel welcome. Don't do certain things or say certain things that it's not your place. What's going on between Mike and Natalie is for them to figure out as a newlywed couple. They need to figure out how they're going to operate their household, because not every couple runs their household in the same way. We know what should be done in a healthy relationship, but not everybody handles their household that way. And then this is not your typical relationship where, sometimes people meet each other, get to know them, and within a couple of years or sometimes 5 years, then they end up getting married. Well, in this case, everything is so rushed. It's a lot different. So you can't really compare their relationship with one, like a normal relationship of how people would normally meet a person and the pace they would normally go at. So like I said, I'm very curious to know what you think in that comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on future uploads coming out this week. Again, I hope that you all have a wonderful week, and I always look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Peace.